When we speak of India and America, we're talking about two of the world's most culturally rich and diverse nations, each unique in its own way. India, an ancient civilization steeped in tradition, values its spiritual depth, family bonds, and vibrant festivals. America, on the other hand, represents the modern melting pot of cultures with a strong focus on individualism, freedom, and innovation. Despite globalization bringing these nations closer in many aspects, technology, education, trade, the lifestyle differences between the two remain striking. These differences become most evident when we look at three major aspects of daily life: food, family, and festivals. In this detailed exploration, we'll journey through the colorful kitchens, intimate homes, and joyous celebrations of both India and the United States. You'll see how traditions, values, climate, geography, and historical context shape how people live, eat, celebrate, and connect. Let's begin by understanding how food, the most personal yet most public part of culture, differs in the Indian and American lifestyles. Chapter 1: Food Culture, Spices, Simplicity, and Everything in Between. Next is food as an identity. In India, food is not just about sustenance, it is an emotion, a ritual, and a sacred bond shared at the dining table. It varies drastically across regions, religions, and communities, from dosas in the south to parathas in the north. Every state in India has a food identity. In America, food reflects a more global and utilitarian approach. While American cuisine includes its own classics like burgers, pancakes, and apple pie, it has also adapted and welcomed food from around the world due to immigration and cultural exchange. Next is spices versus simplicity. Indian food is known for its use of a wide variety of spices: turmeric, cumin, cardamom, cloves, mustard seeds, and more. Cooking is a detailed process, involving sautéing, simmering, and balancing of flavors. The spice isn't just heat, it's aroma, depth, and tradition. American cooking, by contrast, leans more toward simplicity and speed. Salt, pepper, and a few herbs are commonly used. While gourmet cuisine exists, the everyday food tends to focus on nutrition, quick preparation, and taste that suits a broader palate. Next is meals and meal times. In India, meals are a social or family event. A typical Indian household may have a home-cooked breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dinner is often a sit-down family affair. The food is mostly cooked from scratch with fresh ingredients. In the U.S., due to busy schedules, meals are often quick and eaten alone or on the go. Takeout, ready-to-eat, frozen meals, and fast food are a part of everyday life. Breakfast might be a bowl of cereal or coffee on the way to work. Family dinners do exist but are not as routine as in India. Next is vegetarianism and meat consumption. India has one of the world's highest percentages of vegetarians, influenced by religions like Hinduism, Jainism, and Buddhism. Even non-vegetarian families often observe vegetarian days. America, in contrast, is a meat-loving country, with beef, chicken, and pork being a staple in daily meals. While plant-based diets are gaining popularity, they are still the exception rather than the norm. Next is eating etiquette and habits. In India, eating with hands is common and considered a way to connect more deeply with food. Meals are often served on steel or banana leaf plates. Food is shared with warmth, and guests are treated with utmost hospitality. In the U.S., cutlery is always used. Meals are portioned individually, and personal space is respected during dining. Eating out is a common part of social life, and tipping servers is a cultural norm. Chapter 2: Family Structures and Values. 2.1: The Indian Joint Family System. Traditionally, Indian families live in joint family systems, where grandparents, parents, uncles, aunts, and cousins live under one roof. Though this has changed in urban areas, the emotional bond remains strong. Respect for elders, family duties, and interdependence are core values. In America, the nuclear family, parents and children living together, is the norm. Children usually move out at 18 or after college. Independence is highly encouraged, and privacy is a key aspect of American family life. 2.2: Parenting Styles. Indian parents tend to be protective and involved, often making key decisions for their children regarding studies, career, and even marriage. Discipline is important, and education is seen as the path to success. American parenting is generally more liberal and child-centered, allowing children to express themselves freely. Parents support independence and often encourage children to explore passions rather than follow rigid paths. 2.3 Role of women. In Indian households, especially in traditional settings, women often take on the roles of caregivers, homemakers, and nurturers, although this is changing rapidly with urbanization and education. In the U.S., gender roles are more fluid. Equality in domestic responsibilities and professional lives is commonly promoted, although challenges still exist. 2.4 Elderly care. In India, it's common for elderly parents to live with their children and be cared for within the family unit. It's seen as a duty and honor. In America, retirement homes and independent living are more common. Many seniors live alone or with a partner, and professional elderly care services are often used. 2.5 Marriage and relationships. In India, arranged marriages are still prevalent, often involving the family in the matchmaking process. The concept of marriage is seen as a union of families, not just individuals. In America, love marriages dominate, with individuals dating and choosing partners independently. Relationships and cohabitation before marriage are socially accepted. Chapter 3 Festivals and celebrations. 3.1 India, a festival for every day. India is famous for its festival calendar, from Holi, Diwali, Eid, and Christmas to Pongal, Navratri, Bihu, and Onam. Festivals in India are deeply tied to religion, seasons, and mythology. They are celebrated with rituals, prayers, food, music, and colors. The whole community often participates, and festivals are family-centric and emotionally rich events. People wear traditional clothes, cook special meals, decorate homes, and exchange gifts and sweets. 3.2 America, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and beyond. While the U.S. doesn't have as many festivals as India, its holidays are grand in scale and spirit. Thanksgiving, for example, is a national holiday dedicated to gratitude, family, and food. Christmas is widely celebrated with decorations, carols, and gifting, even by non-Christians. Independence Day, July 4th, is a patriotic holiday with fireworks and barbecues. Halloween is loved for its costumes, trick-or-treating, and fun. 3.3 Religious versus secular celebrations. Most Indian festivals are religious in origin, involving temple visits, rituals, and family traditions. American holidays tend to be more secular, inclusive, and commercial, while Christmas has religious roots. It is often celebrated culturally rather than religiously by many. 3.4 Festival preparations and community involvement. In India, preparations begin weeks in advance, cleaning homes, buying clothes, preparing sweets, and organizing family gatherings. Streets and markets come alive with lights and colors. In the U.S., celebrations are often centered around decorating homes, cooking, and shopping. Many American holidays are associated with discounts and sales, making shopping a big part of the celebration. 3.5 Holidays and work culture. In India, public holidays vary from state to state and are often influenced by regional religions. In the U.S., there are fewer public holidays, and the work culture is intense. However, the holidays that do exist are celebrated in full spirit, often involving travel and reunions. Chapter 4 Lifestyle reflections in daily life. 4.1 Work-life balance. In India, people often work long hours but also take breaks for family, festivals, and religious practices. The idea of family first is embedded in the culture. In the U.S., the work ethic is highly individualistic and time-focused. Productivity is measured closely, and vacations are fewer. However, people value weekends and personal time intensely. 4.2 Education and social pressures. Indian education systems focus on exams, discipline, and academic excellence. Social pressure to excel, especially in fields like engineering and medicine, is high. In America, education focuses on creativity, participation, and flexibility. While competition exists, students have more freedom in choosing their paths and interests. 4.3 Celebrating individuality versus collectivism. American lifestyle emphasizes individual choice and personal freedom. People move cities or change careers more freely, often living apart from family. In India, life choices are more likely to be made in consultation with family and community, and the sense of belonging and shared identity is stronger. Conclusion. India and America are two worlds that teach us very different things about life. India shows us how to find joy in togetherness, tradition, and simplicity, the smells of homemade curries, the closeness of grandparents and cousins, and the spiritual rhythm of festivals echo a life rooted in collective identity and timeless culture. America teaches us to value independence, expression, and efficiency. It's a land where people are encouraged to dream individually, to explore their unique path, and to celebrate life with creativity and innovation. Neither lifestyle is superior, they are just beautifully different. The Indian way of life is rich in warmth, heritage, and spiritual grounding, while the American lifestyle offers freedom, modernity, and empowerment. As globalization continues to blend boundaries, many individuals today are living the best of both worlds, cooking Indian meals in American kitchens, celebrating Thanksgiving in Indian households, and raising globally aware children who can appreciate diversity and empathy. Ultimately, these differences in food, family, and festivals remind us of the infinite ways humans can live meaningful lives. Whether you're sipping chai in Delhi or drinking coffee in New York, life is all about connection, values, and shared moments.